reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the USC Trojans offense comes on the field first today. So here we are at the semifinal stage. The final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff curve, a little bit more intense, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off for the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges. Come with that. Who can endure this pressure is a team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Back to throw. It's Fox. Caught quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Out of the gun now on third down. Catch is made down the middle. He has first down yardage at the 46.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
They look to throw it here on second down. Nice grab. It's Jordan. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down. And the Trojans will have to kick this away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. So Mississippi State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team. Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Wow, just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab near the sticks. It's Davis. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On first down, it's play action. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
How about the quarterback scrambling here off of that bootleg. The defense, to their credit, took everything away downfield, thinking that they had a positive play, but instead, the quarterback shows how he can make them pay for it by using his legs.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. To throw, it's Permanhoek. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Running play called on 3rd and short. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. 2nd down and goal upcoming. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's swarmed by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
He's got a muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot?
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the back now goes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Savant. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Trojans will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Because they thought they might have a special teams edge in this playoff game. Their guys stepped up huge that time.
Yeah, you know, I thought it might be their ability to block punts, but instead they set up the return, and man, does it pay off. Some good blocks, but really, how about the athletic ability and the instincts by the return man to give them the lead? They can smell it. They're trying to get to that national championship.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Here he goes. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was just
looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They tried to get the counterplay to the edge, Kirk. We've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counterplay. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. Touchdown, Trojans. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. Looking for some space. It's Davis. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And they pick up the first on the ground. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The pocket breaking down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Handoff to the back. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Cromenhoek. Hit as he released it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Boy, what a throw. But what's more impressive is the toughness by that quarterback, knowing he's about to get hit and still makes that throw.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands. It's Jordan. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Important second down play coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The sure hands. It's Matthews. Good enough for the first down to the 37. The Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. They bring him down after a short gain there. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. To throw, it's Fox. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Trojans bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now, trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start, but they've gotten it going here in the second quarter. The receiver grabs it. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Running out of time in the pocket. Picks up the first down and still going. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Bringing pressure. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And the receiver's got it. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now for 35. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to pass. It's Cromenhoek. It's an outbound. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offense.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards lead. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking for a gap. It's a bunt. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33. Receivers are bunched together. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Davis. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Mississippi State in the red zone now. And at first down, they go right back to him. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
The end zone has a lane. He wrestled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual-threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go.
Touchdown, Mississippi State. This offense is still clicking. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Making people miss. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he make it to the marker? Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. And the Trojans will bring their punt team on the field now. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And here comes the punter onto the field. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. So it's Mississippi State on top so far. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play fake, looking to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Pass ball is incomplete, but there was heavy contact, and here comes the penalty flag. Pass interference. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And now the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. The defense rises up, hits the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense. 3rd down attempt unsuccessful. They'll punt it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made, a lot of space now. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. Wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. It's a bunt. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run for the 1st down. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Finds his man. It's Wormley. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The
catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Defensive backs up in the line, showing requests. To the air, it's Fox. He's running out of time here. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. The pocket breaking down. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. We're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's got it. Touchdown, USC.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Working clock with the ground game. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout. Give it to the back again. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's the Jets sweep here on 3rd down. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. 4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. And the running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17. Ball is snapped, and quarterback will just take a knee. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.